Hey, welcome back. This is Sound Signals. I'm your host, Summer, where we help people take back their interests and help them become their own bank. The key to all of this is to pass the knowledge along. If you're new to the channel, definitely give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you are a subscriber to the channel, always, we appreciate your support here at Sound Signals, and thank you for watching. All right, so let's dive in. Up first is gold. Okay, so last time we spoke about gold is that it wanted to, let's go down to the lower time frames, or a lower time frame versus daily. So we discussed that it broke out, hit our first target there. It wanted to come back and retest, but it came down a little bit lower than we expected. That's fine. Just retested this neckline here. Okay. And then I said it is the beginning of the week, so I recorded that, I believe, Tuesday. So I said I like to get in gold normally between the middle of the week, the end of the week, just because gold likes to act a little funny sometimes on Fridays. So volatility, basically. And then I said I would like to see some type of pattern to get in. And so this was Tuesday. Price shot up on me, and I was like, oh man, I definitely missed it. But then Wednesday came along, and it came back down. And guess what? I got in, made this beautiful engulf here. I definitely got in. But as you can see, it's creating a W pattern there, okay? But this is not why I got in. Let me show you why I got in. I got in because we go down to the lower time frame. You can see a bit of an inverse pattern there, okay? So that's the neckline. And it broke out from this inverse head and shoulders, came back to retest it, okay? Had my confirmations perfect, and then now we're off to the races. But as you can see on the higher time frames, it did create that W pattern, okay? And what it's doing now is just retesting that, okay? So it's not the prettiest breakout, right? It's not the prettiest breakout. If we go down to the lower time frame, there it is. Let's get rid of, now let's go down to the lower time frame. So you can see it's not the best breakout, right? But it's holding. So far it's holding, right? And it has created just a beautiful confirmation there. Okay, but so if you are trading this just short term, then you will just be trading this W pattern here, right? And your target will be, your first target will be somewhere around here, okay? What is that? 1803. So your first target will be there. If you're just trading very short term, then that's your first target, right about here. Okay, 1803. Okay. Now say you are trading this this inverse head and shoulders pattern here, then you know your target is going to be about here. Okay. So it's more, this is more of a short term, mid-term kind of play right there. This is very short term. And if you're looking on the larger time frame, then this inverse head and shoulders pattern here, then your target will be somewhere right here, okay, for long term. So you can see how different traders, whether you're short term, mid term, or long term, how they kind of trade. But not only that, we can even get down to, so I'm going to get rid of these really quick. Okay, I'm trying to make this video as fast as possible. Come on. Okay. Just going a daily really quick. And remember, we are bullish. So, our goal is to 3K. If you've been watching our videos, you know this. And if we just take this away, this is just a reference. Remember, this is just lines on the chart. And you can check this out. you see, it has created this downtrend, right? It broke out of this flag pattern a little bit, and now guess what? It's just retesting this, and that's all we're seeing right now. It's just a retest of that level, um, and of that level is it's playing out a beautiful reversal pattern, which is a inverse head and shoulders. And if we were, um, to measure this, you know, it's not even really that move. It's actually, this whole cup and handle. Then you can see that our bigger target is, um, up here to 3K. Okay, but we're not there yet. We're just showing you what's going on down here on the lower time frames. And if you want to say, well, you're always bullish. Okay, well, if you want to do a bearish scenario, well, any of these levels, okay, it can get rejected here. Okay, boom. And what that would be is a bear flag right there. Okay, so it can get rejected there. It can, and you have to be prepared for that. I am. I'm just prepared. I'm there. I don't know what these markets are gonna do. I'm just prepared. But I'm just showing you something really quick and what's going on with gold really quick. Okay, I lost the thing, but I'm gonna bring it back when you guys come back. That larger time frame. Anyways, Bitcoin. So Bitcoin. Oh, I forgot to mention. I'm sorry that I did get in. If I did not mention, I believe I did tell you. I did mention I did get in. Let me check my phone really quick. I believe I got in at 17. What was it? 1772. Okay. So yeah, somewhere right here. Okay. 1772. I got in. So far so good. Of this W, and why did I get in? I told you because it was this breakout of this inverse head and shoulders, and it also created a W pattern. And there it is. I got in right on that cusp of that W right there. All right. So far, so good. Okay, Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, yay. Bitcoin was just shy of our target there. I mean, it was like $200 shy. But that's okay. Nonetheless, this is still good. If you were to see this, you're like, hey, you know what? My target is hit. And you would be okay with that. You would definitely be okay with that. All right. Now what's next, right? Well, normally I would wait until some type of break of structure happens on the lower time frame. But I'm just moving it. I'm gonna move it up now, okay? So because I need to find the next estimate that where Bitcoin may make that next higher low at. Okay, so we're gonna move it up now, and we're gonna move this and then this as well. Okay, and let's just fix it really quick. All right, so maybe something like that for the next coming days. And so then also we'll be looking for something, something like that. Okay, something like that. Okay, so maybe in the next coming days, maybe Bitcoin will find another level of support around in this area. Obviously, this is just an estimate. It could be higher, it could be lower. It just depends on when the break of structure on this trend wants to happen here. Okay, so this trend, when a break structure happens, we have that's when the trend is about to change. Okay, so I'm going to show you what that means. So if you were just trading this 1 hour time frame, you're a short-term trader, then you're just like you would have been in profit once, twice, and then the third time is here. Well, really, the third time is here. and then your fourth time would have been here. But anyways, I'm going to show you what I mean. Okay. So you would have been fine because, you know, price came back to a level, the buying zone. It hit our target here. Now we're waiting. Okay. And so what we're doing now is just we're waiting for this. We're going to move it up. All right. And then now it's technically in our buying zone, right? But we don't just buy off just because it's in our buying zone. No, we need some type of confirmation. We haven't had nothing yet. So there, if you can see here, there's no type of confirmation at all. So remember, this is our buying zone if you're on a shorter time frame, okay? I'm trying to add this in now because I know some people just are short-term traders. They don't really care about the macro. Okay, cool. And then your target would be, your first target would be obviously right under 70K. And then your second target would be 70, right under 72K. Okay. So you have 69,000 and then 71,000. Okay. But those are just targets, obviously. And we don't even know that it might get there. Okay. But if it does, this is what it will be short term. And I think from there, immediately, I think what would happen is if this does play out, it'll have another leg up and then fall back down, okay, to something like that. And so what does that look like on the larger time frame? Well, we'll see. Oh, wait. We got to show this purple line. It's not showing. There it is. Okay. And so there it is. You can see that price basically might hit our target, boom, and then fall back down into our buying zone, okay? And that's all we want to see. So maybe Bitcoin has another move up, you know, then you'll wait. If you do want to get in this short-term trade, then yeah, you'll wait. It's in our buying zone right now. You'll wait until some type of confirmation and then you'll get in, okay? And then this is what happened after that, right? If this doesn't play out, then there's another scenario, right? Let me show you this one. So this is our last higher low, right? If price continues to break down, then now it has broken structure, okay? So price came down, broke. Now you can get in a sell right around here, okay? You'll wait for some type of confirmation and then you get in a quick sell. It's a very short-term sell, so you're not going to be in it for long, okay? But there you go. There you have it, okay, for Bitcoin. Those are just some of the possibilities that might happen. We already moved it up on our higher time frame. So remember, this can still go up. We don't know. See how our buying zone changes? But for now, we're just going to leave it there and just be prepared. That's it. Nothing more to talk about. Let's see. Ethereum. So we're going back on the higher time frame. We're on the daily. And so Ethereum had a bit of a flash crash here. Nothing to worry about. Nothing too big. You know why? Because if we go down, and well, before we go down to the lower time frame, the 1 hour, you can see that we're just shy of our first target, and I think we'll definitely get there. We'll definitely get there. We'll definitely get there. Especially if Bitcoin decides to continue to fall, then I think Ethereum will continue to rise. And Ethereum versus Bitcoin, you'll see that chart has really is telling. It's very telling. Okay, so let me go down to the lower time frame. And as you can see, price is still being held up. Okay, it's following the trend. So now we can move this up, hit our target there. Now what we do is we're going to move this, and then our next buying zone will be right around here. Okay, Even though this would have been perfect for a buying zone. Yeah, if you would have caught this, this would have been perfect. But don't think if you were in this trade and you got liquidated, oh, I feel terribly sorry for you. But if you were watching my channel, you would have known, you would have avoided this because you already would have hit your first target right about here. Okay, let me show you. We were just right there. Okay, there it is. You see, you would hit your first target. So you didn't even have to worry about this because what you would have been waiting for is um you would have been waiting for your pullback here, okay, and then you would have waited for some type of confirmation. There is no type of confirmation. There's still no type of confirmation. There's a tiny one, but that's not enough. That's not enough. That's not enough evidence for me to say, oh, let's get in. No, definitely not. But you could have avoided this. And if you were a long-term trader, then you definitely would have got in here. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Okay. Let me just fix this, make sure it's nice and neat. Sorry. There it is. There it is. Okay. So yeah. What we're waiting for now is for the short-term traders on the 1 hour. Waiting for this buying zone here, somewhere in here. Our next target be here. And if you see where our target is at, let's fix this a little bit. Let's get on. Oh, sorry. Okay, there it is. Yep. Okay. There. You can see the next target is it's right underneath our first one on the larger time frame. It's right underneath it. Okay, this is our larger time frame take profit. This is our shorter term. And then right there, so that one. You can see they're all in that same area, okay? And that's all you're doing. You're just waiting. This is what you'll be waiting for. And so, yeah, there's nothing much. The game plan is for this is still the same. I'll probably just, move this over a little bit there. But it's still the same. It's still the same. Nothing has changed. Okay, XRP. XRP. I know you guys are probably, whoever watching this channel, you guys are probably laughing with me because you definitely would have prepared for this, right? We definitely got to that 96 cents. You can see you had a flash crash. I told you, I absolutely don't know why crypto does that. I have some theories, but who cares about my theories, right? Just know that, hey, look, history doesn't repeat itself, but it does rhyme. And this rhyme said, "Hey, Mary had a little lamb last time. Now Mary has a little goat." Okay, because I was off by like 3 cents. Okay, it was like 93 cents was the low. You would have put some. You would have just waited for that 96 cents. Oh my gosh, you've been smiling and laughing like me. But anyways, so what's now? Everything's still the same. There's nothing has changed for this chart either. Let's go down to the lower time frame on the 1 hour really quick. And as you can see, it's still being held up. Still being held up. So it's by support right here. But I am going to tell you what possibly might happen. Just because, like I said, down here, what happened here, and I'm going to relate it to over here, okay? So what might happen is you might have another opportunity. That's great, right? So first scenario is price will come down again, maybe now back to that first level I said, 96, somewhere in this range. It doesn't matter really where it's at. The number doesn't matter, but just know it'll come back down in this kind of fill in this wick, and then continue to go up. But that's great because look, the W pattern there. This is our neckline, and then breakout, retest, boom. Okay. So that's one of the scenarios. Another scenario is that, hey, we had a flash crash, came back up, but this is holding up support really well, right? And price just breaks out from there, okay? So those are the two scenarios. It doesn't matter which scenario might happen because guess what? We were already prepared for this, and we were already prepared for this. We were prepared, okay? Everything I've been saying that we've been preparing for, okay? So there should have been no surprises at all. You should have been excited when that happened. You should have said, dang, did Sound Signals, did Summer upload a video? I'm getting to it. But anyways, so game plan is still the same. All right, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed at all. Okay, Ethereum versus Bitcoin. This one's good too. This one's good. So Ethereum on the, so my trade, I've left it here because I want to show you that I did get stopped out right here, as you can see. Hit my stop loss, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. I did get in again. I did get in again. I did. Okay. So I did get stopped out. Last time we spoke, we said the reason why I left it was because, hey, I said, I don't know. This possibly might be a W pattern. And look, so far it looks like it's definitely playing out as one. And that's the reason why I got in. And to say, hey, look, Summer, you know, you could have moved your stop loss to the correct area, right? Because normally where your stop loss is below the last low. Yeah, you know, yeah, I could have, you know, not been stopped out, but I also like to stay consistent with my rules because I can't just be changing my stop loss on the whim. You know what I mean? I rather because who's to say that this price could have kept going, right? And I would have lost more versus losing a little bit. Okay, and plus I already took out major profit over here, so I wasn't really worried about losing such a little, just tiny. I mean, it was very tiny. Lot size there. I mean, it was basically nothing because I already took so much from here. But I did get in again, so now my new one, now I can show you guys my new entry, which is 61.35. So I got in somewhere right here, okay? And my stop loss is right under here, okay? Because I wish I would have got in like right here on this engulf, but I didn't because I actually I don't know why I didn't. I think I just didn't see it, but um and then this happened, so I definitely wasn't paying attention now because I'm like, oh wow, it looks like it's ready just to go down. But then it started to hold support here, and then I was like, you know what? I'm getting in. If you look at the 1 hour, okay, you can start to see it start to have some engulfs, okay, but not even that because, like I told you, my thinking was on the higher time frame, anyways. So my higher time frame was what? This W pattern, right? And this is the last low. Then it can't pass this low, and it didn't. So that's why I got in, and I'm definitely in. And obviously, you can see that I'm up now. And so that little loss there, I mean, it's nothing. It's nothing, you know. So, and then so, okay. So now you're saying, okay, now that you're in, what's your target? Okay, so my first target will obviously be this W pattern. Okay, the W pattern here. And so it's like right under, it's about 71. Okay, so my first target is about 71. It's right under 71. But that's my first target. Obviously, my long-term target is still the same. It's all the way up here to, I don't know why it's a little bit lower. It should be right there. Oh, you know what? Yeah, anyways, it should be right there. Okay. That's my long term. Okay. And then what might happen is, so this W pattern might play out. Okay. First target is here. Perfect. Guess what? It's going to retest probably somewhere in this area. We don't know. And then this is the next area we'll get in, and then we'll follow up all the way to our next, obviously our next resistance. So as soon as it hits here, will definitely be taking out more profit, if not majority, and then letting the rest ride. So you can see we have a long ways to go, but short term here, next, second, and then third. All right, so there you have it. That's it. That's the game plan for me, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And lastly, don't forget to pass the knowledge along. Okay, see you next time. Bye.